Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay, can I get that to, like, focus? No? I mean, the quality isn't all that good. It's gonna have to be that way. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna be... I don't know if this is okay. I mean, maybe I should just screenshot them? I don't know. But we're gonna be just reading off these people venting, and talking about them, just giving opinions and giving solutions. Because many of these people... Hold on. How? Everything from, like, people, men that are struggling with their masculinity, maybe. Women who are, like, coming out of breakups. I don't know, like, just that type of stuff. I don't know. It sounded a bit sexist.
Just depressing shit.
Yeah, just depressing shit.
But yo, Desmond, are we live right now?
We are live.
Okay, cool.
Make sure not to say the N word.
Alright, what is the first thing?
The first one, well, we did read this one already and talk a little bit about it. I'm taking this off. We did read it already and talk about it once, but I think we should do it once on recording. So I'm going to just read it again. Here we go. I'm going to try to do an impression of him. Or, well, no, just, like, deliver it. I'm going to deliver it like him. Okay. Shut up. Stop telling me I fucked it up. Shut up. Watching me like a zoo animal. Just leave me the fuck alone. Why can't they just leave me the fuck alone? I'm already scared. They're making it worse. Stop staring at me. Stop. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to fuck up my hair. Just stop talking about it already. Looking at me, stop telling me it's not the right color. I already know. Just please stop. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm serious. Stop telling me I'm stupid and it's my fault. I know. Just stop. I fucking hate myself. And why do I screw up everything? I can't even tell my friend. I'm so fucking pathetic. Like I said, like you said, I look like a fucking idiot. It's my fault. Just stop it. I'm sorry. Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. Let's try not to sound disrespectful to this guy. Cause imagine he's listening to this, and he just hears, "You're a bitch," and you are a beta. You know, like, just that's not gonna sound very nice. He might kill himself then. He might go from half serious to 100% certain. Like, we don't want that. So let's do this the real way, right? So clearly, this is something I didn't include, but I looked through their roles and try to, like, find shit, like figure out what their gender is, mainly because if it's male, then, like, I that's when I can really help best. I mean, I don't know, it's a bit sexist, but, like, I'm just being honest. That's what I help with the best. Let's see, like, we got, like, an ocean waves. I guess that's, like, things that help him. Self harm, VC with me. Oh, she's asking VC. Anxiety, depression, trust issues. Okay, he pretty much just, like, checked everything in the thing. But he might just have all those things because I see a few missing. Neurodivergent, autistic, substance abuse. Substance abuse. I wonder how that went. Maybe he's, like, really depressed and he's just like, oh, I can't do this, like, crippling depression. So he's, like, crippled from picking just a few. Or maybe he did all these things. We don't know.
Desmond,
Yeah.
one of the text was crippled with something virgin. Can you read that?
Violets, ocean waves, thunderstorms, depression, trust issues, anger issues, loneliness, friendships, relationships, procrastination, insomnia, addiction, LGBTQ issues, conflicting philosophy, disorder. Here, wait. We're gonna look in roles, because I think he picked everything. I mean, I'm not doubting that he's got all of them, but, like, I'm doubting that he's got all of them. He left out yeah, he left out a lot. Okay, so he's being honest. He's being completely honest. Okay, this guy's got a lot of issues then. They, them, theirs. See, that doesn't help us because, like, we don't know if that's a boy or a girl. We see this boy in the profile picture. See that? But that doesn't tell us much. What I found was, I think, femboy potat, and witchy potat, a femboy potat, right? So that has boy in it. That's like all I was able to go by. So
Yeah, that you can add this person's gender that you got.
yeah. So I guess that didn't do enough, but it kind of did enough. So what I get from this, that he's a boy and he thinks he fucks everything up and he's got no skills and he fucks everything up. I think what's really going on is he's struggling with his masculinity. I'm going out on a limb, but I think he is definitely he can't see himself well. He doesn't have that ego. He doesn't have that confidence that and every man should have. He doesn't. He was given the desire to have that ego, but he was never given that. But he didn't get that ego. Disable this. So I think he's got to, number one. He's got to learn to get people to stop walking all over him, because he's got such a little self-esteem that not only does he hate himself, that he just lets other people act on their hatred of him. He just lets them. This is clearly after the fact. He didn't tell him to shut up. He wasn't like, they weren't looking at him like, that's the wrong color hair, and he's like, shut up. No, you didn't tell him to shut up. He probably said, okay, He probably said sorry, like on the bottom, sorry. That's probably more accurate. So that tells me he's like weak-minded almost. He needs help with confidence, and he kind of needs to learn to tell people to fuck off. He needs to learn to be assertive and come to his defense.
That's correct.
But in order to do that, you need to develop some skills. So he should be working on self-improvement and then bringing up that he's working on self-improvement when he is criticized. A big part of this is don't take criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from. I don't know who's letting him know that it's the wrong color, but whoever that is, if it's just like some idiot, like just tell him to fuck up, like tell him off. Grow up here, like don't be spineless like him. He's like a Jeffrey, and then Adonis would be like, oh my god, it is the wrong hair color. Oh shit, I'm gonna look bad for quite a while. Well, that's pretty bad. Thank you for pointing it out. And then if he's like, you fucked up, you suck. And he's like, whoa, calm down. What are you doing? No. This was an accident. That's what Adonis would do. Jeffrey would be like, sorry. Alright. Moving on.
Wait, dude, hold on.
I didn't let you talk. Oh my god, my bad.
No, it's fine. But there's something that I want to add to that. So yes, exactly. You're really gonna sit here and you're gonna tell me that person told you your hair color's wrong. You're going to agree, right? It doesn't matter. As your hair color, your hair should be up to you and nobody else. And exactly. He needs to build up the courage to not only to tell people to fuck off, but it's not only that, but to ignore them and to not block them out of his life. He doesn't need them. They're not important. They clearly don't care about him if they're doing this. And he is very weak-minded. Because before we went on here, something that I told you when we read this was, I think it's 100% his fault. And I'm not trying to...
I mean, I don't want to be hard on the guy, but come on now.
But I want to get it in his head, because hear me out, hear my point. The time that he is wasting on whatever app this is, the time he's wasting typing all this up, how he's nothing, and how he knows, and how he's sick and tired.
And how he fucks everything up.
Exactly, being like a failure. on yourself. Work on those things that you don't like about yourself. So, to a degree, it is his fault. I feel like stop caring and work on your things. And you know what I mean? If you try, you will become something. And if you don't, it's fine because you have that pride knowing that you tried. It's always better to try and fail than not try at all. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
when you try, you have that 50-50 shot. When you don't try, it's 100% failure. Failure. But when you try, it's either failure, but you're happy because you know you gave it your all, or you're a success. So my advice for this guy is, dude, I understand, everybody goes through depression and shit like that, but you need to stop complaining about it and take action. Do something about it.
You know why he's probably doing this?
Why?
He was conditioned this way. He was therapy. That's the thing. Therapy validated his problems, and it created limiting thoughts. I hate to sound like what's that guy? Something Robbins, but I mean, think about this, right? Oh, it's way better. Uh, Limiting thoughts. You know, like, oh, I think I'm a fuck up. Yes, you do think you're a fuck up. Okay, now I think I'm a fuck up. Hey guys, I think I'm a fuck up.
That spreads on, yeah.
Instead of being like, maybe I'm not a fuck up, or like, uh, like, um, I'm gonna tell that guy I'm not a fuck up, even though I think that. It's, I think I'm a fuck up. Everybody has to know I think that. And that is my new belief. It's almost like the white privilege thing in Beavis and Butthead. It's a bad example, but like, they get told white privilege is when white people assume they can take whatever they want. And then, because they just got told that they do that, they go and steal shit. And they're like, we automatically assume we can take whatever we want. Same thing. He thinks like a fuck up and does fuck up things because he's like, oh well, I can do this because I think I'm a fuck up. And now, you see that paradox?
Yeah, I do. And something you were saying about like the therapy, right? I That's 100% a cause of it because you go to therapy to release your feelings and how you feel to this person that you're supposed to trust, correct?
Yeah.
Well, when you're when you're pouring it all out there to this person we're supposed to trust, and they tell you we're depressed, that sticks with you. That's
Yeah. In fact,
as
Cateyeyt said like therapy killed Robin Williams part, but that was ended up being a bad example because Robin Williams had like brain cancer, so he couldn't be happy. So like that was a bad example.
Can you repeat that?
Basically, Robin Williams had brain cancer, and he couldn't be happy because that part of his brain was like being eaten by the cancer. And then Tate tried to use that to say therapy killed him, but it turned out to be a bad example. But it still got the point across, right? Therapy will validate your problems and make it so that you see these problems as actual limits when you really could push through. In fact, Tristan Tate, right? Professional kickboxer, we all know this, right? He
I think I know.
he won so much shit, and then later he gets diagnosed that his heart beats slower.
Yes.
So if he got told that at like 6, oh, fuck, this damn thing keeps falling asleep. So if like at 6 years old he got told, hey, your heart beats slower, right? He's gonna be like, he would go to his first training, get tired, normal thing, but he'd be like, oh, it must be because of that heart thing. Maybe this isn't for me, and he would have never been what he is now. Probably not even any webcam empire because he would have gotten a 9 to 5. You know,
You're exactly right.
limiting thoughts,
Yeah,
limiting
exactly.
beliefs. So, oh wait, no, go.
It's fine. Exactly, dude. And you brought that up, that analogy, that example, and dude, that's perfect. Something else that I'd want to bring up that Andrew Tate said was, he said one time on an Andrew Ross podcast that you have to have control over your mind.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. You have to have control over your mind, and you have to be like this. Listen, yes, I'm depressed, but am I going to sit on my control over your mind. And if you work, 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 outwork everybody else, and you work and go until you can't go anymore, you will gain something out of it. Because you get out what you put in. So it's that mind control. You can't. Yes, you're depressed. You can't let that, stop you. Andrew Tate said, he said this one time. I'm pretty sure in the same podcast. I could be wrong, but he said, if you're sad, don't let that stop you from going to the gym. Go to the gym sad. Do everything you would normally do. If sad, if you're feeling sad, don't let it stop you. Do it until you're not sad anymore.
Funny thing is, The Rock quoted him on that same thing. He did, but he paraphrased it.
He did, exactly. So just because you're depressed does not mean you can't do what everybody else does. That does not mean you can't work as hard as everybody else does. You can still work as hard. You can still go to the gym depressed. You can still bust your ass depressed. And eventually you'll be depressed because all that hard work that you're putting in, you will get it out. You will be pleased with yourself. You will be satisfied.
Yeah. Delayed gratification, so to speak. Another thing is, see, this is another big part of masculinity. Brotherhood, right? Having like a ride or die. God, I hate my mouth. Ride or die almost, Like, I got Tristan here, and like, we're pretty much like that, we're very close friends. We're at the top of each other's friend list. So, like, we have that connection, and it's very helpful because we go to one another. We consult each other for things, and we just team up in everything. We fight and team up. We don't literally fight. We haven't tried anything like that. We haven't done anything like that. We haven't been in those situations, but we've been in others, and we fixed them like that. So, a big thing is that you gotta have someone like that. You gotta have, when you don't have a brother, a literal blood brother in your family from the same mom, right? You find your brother from a different family, and who is in the same situation, set out to find one as well. And then once you do that, you've accomplished the mission. You go on. So this guy clearly hasn't found anyone loyal enough, right? If this is like his friend telling him he fucked up because he got the wrong hair color, like he's putting in, his friend just fucking bombards him, he's clearly not his friend. It's a fake ass motherfucker. That guy, he's gotta ditch that motherfucker. Unless it's like his mom or his dad or something. Like, he's gotta ditch whoever's telling him that, unless it's like someone just in a bad mood at that moment, or like just in the wrong time, Unless that can actually be worked out in like a real situation, in a real talk. No, don't even bother. Like, if that's your friend and he's doing that to you, genuinely question to yourself, who is this guy to me? Is he really my friend, or is he just like this guy who hangs around me and dangles in my mind, commanding and barking, right? Is that what's going on? Because you gotta put a stop to that. You gotta tell him, no, you're not my friend. You're fake. Get out of my face. But that's part of the lack of testosterone. Probably, he's probably like, get away from. Yeah.
Okay. Something you said, yes, that I wanted to mention, and you are 100% right. You're correct. It's not. It is right.
What?
So what you said is 100% correct, and I want to build off it and give a reason why and give an example, and you just talk about it a little bit. You're 100% correct, and one of the reasons is because like you and me, we're friends. Okay, we're on see you're vulnerable, it will fucking put a knife in your back.
Yeah. Exactly. So clearly, this guy is not pushed hard enough to accomplish that. He's probably pretty much your average Jeffrey, doing the bare minimum and just seeking gratification.
Not even doing the bare minimum, dude. He's sitting on his ass.
Well, he's pretty much given up now, and he's doing the bare minimum in other things. Probably fucking Elden Ring, just barely scraping by, beating the fucking game. Being like, yeah, I did it.
Exactly. This guy is sitting on his ass complaining. You don't complain. Because when you complain, you know what you do?
You create limiting beliefs.
Exactly. You stay in that one spot and you sink deeper. You don't want to sink deeper. You want to think positively and be like, okay, yeah, I am a failure. Yeah, I am a loser. You think and you think about it and you change it. And you think of what you can do to change. And instead of falling, making yourself this hole and digging yourself deeper into the ground. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So
I wonder. Sorry, no, wait. I wonder if. I mean, I don't want to. This part is gonna really sound like an insult, but none of this is. But does this guy have a father figure? See, I'm smirking. I shouldn't be smirking right now. Does he? Right? Because like, he's never been taught. Like, normally you get your dad. You know, he'll walk up. Hey, like you pass him a fucking football or something. You know, stop me from getting in the end zone. You know, that you'll do that, and you'll learn the idea of back and forth. What's the word, like conflict almost, you know, altercations, you know. You learn to get around those or get past them and deal with them and fix them. So I wonder, did he have one? Did he have a father figure to show him, to open his eyes?
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
just
good.
turned your volume up. So this should be even better than before.
That is good, Desmond. I question that too, dude. That is good. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. All right. Now let's move on from this one because we've been coming up with even more and more things to say, and I feel like we're gonna get stuck on this one. Let's see. Right. I see one like friend issues. I think.
You need two close friends. You don't need
like
a bunch.
I mean like there's a channel here. It is friend issues, and I'm wondering, you know, what's here.
It's good to have two or three.
Yeah, two or three of your like top best friends, and then like the rest can be like, you know, average, you know, but you know 5 or 6 of those. Don't like, and honestly, if you really want, if you're still not satisfied after all that, develop a bunch of fakes. Just let them sit around thinking they got you by the balls when you got them by the balls about getting you them in the balls. See, you just let them think that, you know, let them have a little fun, let them say hello a couple times. Even if they are fakes, it'll make you feel better knowing that someone wants to say hello to you for whatever reason.
Yeah, exactly.
So fakes are always nice. They're always pleasant. They won't start drama is one thing, you know.
I agree with that, Desmond, but you don't need friends. You don't need them.
You could choose the other route in the path to get to success. You could. There's 2 of them, you know. I want to use these terms because like they've been a bit they've been massacred on the internet, but like Alpha and Sigma, you know. Do you want which one you want to be? Which one you want to try to be, right? You can't drift around like that, you know. Like look at everybody who's been successful, right? Think of Andrew Tate. He's got James, Cateyeyt, Tristan. You know, that's 3, right? That would be like the alpha route, you know. Just picking those people, getting them on your side, being a, you know. So, you can do that, or you could be like, I don't know, fucking Marshall Applewhite, the cult leader at Heaven's Gate. You can be like him. Nobody. You're solo. You know, on the dolo, whatever the fuck that means. Just on your own, just lone wolf, all that shit. You can choose. So, and then he started a whole cult, and his cult started a war with another cult, and that's his thing. He managed to do all that, right? So he did that on his own, and that's wonderful. He learned how to deal with things on his own. He learned how to fix things on his own. He learned how to get things done on his own. And he, if he had friends, he could have taken a whole nother route, but he picked the route without. See, think of that, right? Andrew Tate, Marshall Applewhite, two different people. Bro,
What is that?
that's my friends.
Well, while you're at, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I agree with you. But yeah, you don't
I
need
didn't
them.
Valorant. No, keep
Like,
going.
it's nice to have friends, but I look at it like this. You don't need to be an alpha, you need to be a sigma. You need to have those 2, 3 close friends of yours, okay? And you need so they have your back no matter what. And you have to get far by. It's good to have friends because they can help you to get to where you are. But 95% of that work, hell, 99% of that work comes from you. Because you don't put in that work, you're never going to get anywhere in life. You can't leech off of people. That's not how it works. It's how you become a bum. It's how you become a loser. So you can't just leech off of people. You can't just leech off your friends. You have to have
that's actually the. I think that's like the Omega mindset. I think like.
Yes, but it's also stigma. You have to have those 3 friends that you're close with that will do anything for you, that can help you get to where you want to be just a little bit. But where you're a sigma and you're on your own path, grinding to get to where you want to be, and when you make it to the top, those 3 friends that stuck with you, they make it to the top with you because they stuck by you.
Yeah, and you're gonna bring them with you to the top anyway. Also, because you notice that, you see that, and if you don't see that, then you're ungrateful, and
exactly.
then that's a whole nother problem. You're gonna ditch them when you're up top, and then you're gonna be like, wow, at first I was a sigma, now I'm like just lonely. Now I don't even have the good parts. Now I don't even have the qualities of a sigma. Now I'm an omega.
Yes, you have to maintain those people.
I don't like using male hierarchy anymore because it's been like massacred so much on the internet. It's just like it's been made look bad, and it's ruined. I love it too. Like it's just such a great way of going about it. But
exactly. So here's the thing, Desmond. Stop caring. It's
yeah,
obvious.
exactly.
It's obvious, right? If you make it to the top, those 3 friends, they're either staying or they're going. Here's how they're staying. They're gonna be they're still gonna be loyal to you, and they're gonna be the same when you were at the bottom and when you're at the top. They're gonna treat you the same. That's one. That's how they're gonna stay. How they're gonna leave is when they treat you differently. If they treat you differently, they're switching up on you. That's when you need to get them out. Because that's when they're shady. If they're then you know that they have your back. And that's when you need to continue to keep them in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll say sigma all I want. I really don't care. It's just like that guy that we were just talking about. You have to have that not give a fuck mindset.
Yeah.
Or you to the top.
Alright, now, let's get started on friend issues, alright? Glitter rats. Alright, let's figure out the gender first, right? I'm sure it'll be, like, girl, because, like, there is a gender role in the thing. What's aromatic aromantic? Oh, okay, so she's not, like, she doesn't want to do any, like, any relationships at the moment. Okay. He, him, his. Okay, guy. Wow, that's misleading as fuck. Maybe trans, I don't know. But let's see. Okay, I'm gonna read this how he would read it. This huge feeling of wanting to just push your friends away and cut contact with them for no specified time. But it's with the 2 of them, actually, the rest is cool. I've been thinking a lot about stuff they did to me and said to me, and that got me upset and mad. And I don't really feel like being friends with them anymore. They're cool, but I'm so tired of them. I know them.
Tired of them.
I know one of them for 3 to 4 years, and the other one since the start of the year. I'm so tired of them.
So tired of them. Repeated like what, 5 times?
wait.
Just calling them out.
I said tired of them twice because like I wanted to change the delivery.
Okay.
But that means twice still. Sometimes they do stuff to me to get me mad, like offending me personally or just using me as an emotional punch bag. Like when they start just when they just start calling someone autistic as an insult when I'm right next to them and I do have autism symptoms, working on a diagnosis. I plus have talked to them about it a bunch of times. Or when they start to act like the whole thing about my family babying and controlling whatever I do, like not letting me go out alone, it's all my fault. Just because they have more independence than me. Oh, you should just start to walk alone, Lil. Look at us. We go alone. We go out alone since we're 8. We're going to high school next year, and you won't have your family to walk you to school. Huh? I know they're right, but if they worry so much about it, why should what? Wait, sorry, Will. If they worry so much about it, they should solve it themselves.
This one's too long.
They know I'm pretty dead ass afraid. They know I'm dead ass afraid of arguing with my family because they won't allow me to have that much privacy. Yet it's all my fault. Or when they mock me for my stims or stuff, I do or know how to act different from them. Oh, sorry, autism. What the fuck does it have to do with it, lol? It's just act normal. Stop doing what you're doing. And other stuff. I just hate them because of a lot of stuff. Yet I can't cut anything I have with them because I still need them for some stuff. But we're going to different places in high school. Just waiting to cut contact with them once the year next year hit. Wow. Okay. Clearly. Is this one where you help people? Let me see.
That was way too long.
I think it was mostly my delivery. I mean, I kind of beat around the bush. First of all, alright, whatever. This is not an informative pin message. I don't know if this is for helping people, but I'm gonna go for helping people. We're gonna write this after we're done talking about it. Now, without further ado, right? So clearly this person is. See, don't even go for beta male because beta male is basically an intelligent person who informs and assists an alpha male. So don't even bother with that. That's an omega male we're looking at here, or delta. I don't know. Delta's an NPC. So
Jasmine,
yeah.
I already cut you off, but you know what I really want?
What do you really want?
The Top G hoodie.
Yo, that would be good. You know.
That is badass. I mean, dude, with him on it, with the way it's like goldish, like bronzish, like the color scheme, bronze and black. Oh my gosh, it's badass. But sorry, continue.
I was about to pull up the shirt.
Pull it up.
No. I need to go back to this. I can't ruin the continuity of the podcast. Now.
Okay.
That's not even mad at you. Remember, I said earlier I'd never be passive aggressive to you, so don't dig.
No, dude, you're fine. Okay. I didn't sense any of that.
That's optimal. Alright. So clearly this person is letting. Okay, this is the same case as before. Letting his own brothers, walk all over him. He's being a pushover. He's giving them the attention that they want. He's giving them the reaction that they want. And it's really damaging his self-esteem. Sorry, I keep almost saying her because of this fucking profile picture. I'm scrolling down. Okay. So clearly this person is another person struggling with their masculinity. Their he/him pronouns are right there. He doesn't know how to. Once again, he doesn't know how to tell people to fuck off. But at the same time, he says he needs his friends for something. So I'm thinking like, okay, this guy must be like just barely even friends with them. He should say that. He should be like, hey, you got. Well, he does talk about how they shouldn't do that. But he doesn't seem to do anything about it. He doesn't seem to be making moves to solve this. He's just going saying, "You guys," and not doing anything. He's giving them exactly what they want. No real retaliation, just words and anger, and that's what they want. They're just
Desmond.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I will be 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I have to go do something.
Okay, I'm gonna actually get some water because you hear how I'm mumbling.
Okay. Yes, I'll be back.
Okay.
Well, I'll stay while you go because somebody has to keep it going.
All right. Yeah, you just rant. No N words, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I didn't really listen to it too much because it was extremely long. And that is my fault. That was very unprofessional. I should not have done that. I should have listened to it, but I was kind of zoning out. But I did catch a few things. And something that I caught was, and I could be wrong, but something that I recall was I heard my parents aren't giving me enough privacy. Now, I blame that on the parents, 100%. I feel like now my parents are respectable. They knock before they come in my room. They're very respectful of my privacy. So I don't really have anything to compare to it, but I will say that kid needs privacy. Yes, 100%. And some parents will argue and be like, no, he doesn't need privacy. He's a child. You're my child. This is my house. No. Okay, erase all that shit. He's a human being. Okay? If he is butt-ass naked in his room, for example, getting changed, he doesn't want his parents barging in to see him butt-ass naked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially, like, all right, it's one thing if he's 4 years old, if he's a little kid. But, for example, I'm 15. I would feel extremely uncomfortable if my parents saw me naked because they're not supposed to. You know what I mean? There comes that bridge and that gap from when you're young, and yes, your parents, they're allowed to see you naked when they're still wiping your ass. And then where you get older and you're mature to where, okay, you don't need mommy and daddy to change you, to wipe your ass, to shower you. You're older and mature enough to now understand that you can do that on your own, and that what they call it private parts are your private parts, and that your parents are not supposed to be seeing them at a. So I believe that his parents not giving privacy. Give the kid privacy. Kid needs privacy. He's a kid. He's a human. He's a human. Give him privacy. Unless you want to, walk in on him and see his dingling. I mean, everybody needs privacy. So if parents not giving the kid privacy, it's bad parenting, in my opinion. I'm not saying they're bad parents, but that is a bad parenting move right there.
I'm back.
Okay, you're back. All right, I'll be back.
All right, I guess now I'm moving this
Gave
forward.
my point on that. Yeah, go on until I can come back.
All right. So I think a big part of this is he's letting his autism diagnosis hold him back a little bit, or like his attempt or his pursuit of an autism diagnosis is holding him back, right? He's letting these autism jokes affect him when he's not even certain that he has autism, and he's already jumping to the conclusion of, okay, they just joked about autism, I think I have autism, they're joking about me. Now, I'm not saying that they're innocent, these friends, they're obviously fucking rats, but I think they I think once again he's letting them affect him more. He's letting them in his head. He's letting all this get to him. So I think a better mentality about this would be like, remember that life moves on. Remember you're not gonna see these guys again, right? They're gonna go to a different school and shit, right? These fellas, they're not gonna rule you for much longer, even if they keep ruling you. But a way to fix this is probably to just like, I can't think. God, it's just be a little more aloof And on top of that, take action, right? Figure out if they have a different friend, like, or just figure out some type of way to do something to them, to retaliate. And then they're like, what the fuck? And you're like, well, you guys kept making fun of me and doing shit to me. Well, look at this, right? You gotta stand up to them. Actually do something. Don't just say, no, stop. Do something. Take action. Okay, I'm gonna actually reply this. No, wait. I'm gonna wait for him. Oh, yeah, but I didn't actually finish. Wait. So, the diagnosis, right? Don't let it rule you. Don't, see, she probably looked up autism symptoms and then started, using those as, a to-do list. Fucking probably heard, oh, autistic people shake their hands and fingers when they're excited. And then next time she was excited, she was like, oh, right. I'm assuming here, but, she probably, she's letting this rule her, obviously. And, she's likely, trying to use this to have a bit, this is, she wants to identify with this because she doesn't have anything. He's trying to identify with this because he doesn't have anything else good to identify with. He doesn't have anything else going for him. He's like, okay, well, I'm not fit, or I don't know, maybe he is. I'm not fun, maybe he is. I'm not nice, maybe he is. I'm not charismatic, maybe he is, and so on. I'm not, and then, oh, but wait, I have this one thing I do. It might be an autism symptom. So then they were like, oh, okay, I'm autistic now. That might have happened. So a lot of people struggle with their identity, and this person might just be another person struggling with their identity. That's very likely the case. So, what to do? Well, pick up more interests, because autism isn't a hobby. High functioning, and it's not really helpful. You should probably get your parents in therapy, because I don't believe in therapy, but parents believe in therapy, so get them in therapy and talk about it, definitely. And then stand up to your friends, ditch them, they're bitches, they're rats, they're all that shit. And from there, what do? You just keep on rolling, find your interests, find yourself, find your calling, and you should be good to go. And I hope when I leave this response, oh, wait. Let's see, DM me. Please be DM me. Please be DM me. I better not be asked to DM. Where is it? Ask to touch? I'm not touching you. DM's open. Yes.
You're back.
Yo, I'm back. I'm back too. No, I didn't go anywhere. Not after that.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I got some news.
What's that?
Remember that whole thing way before we got on stream or whatever?
Oh, yeah. So, okay, let me just tell them. See, his parents, they were, taking really long to have dinner. And, they would take hours and leave him home alone. They're like, we're gonna get dinner, and then it was becoming suspicious, and he's been worried about it. And I came to his help because obviously we're good friends. So what happened? Now, what's the update?
Well, they came home. It's
Okay.
1 o'clock. It's fine. I expected it. I remember I called it between 12:31 because it could have been 20 minutes away. They could be there. I was saying for 2 hours. So they got home. It's okay. I checked them both out. They look a little drunk. It is what it is. I think they actually went out to eat. I think that they told the truth this time, 100%.
Well, maybe they just got like a little drunk this time and really drunk other times. I don't know.
Well, it was a bar. It was a bar that they went to.
Yeah, maybe they were partying. You know, like in the Black
I
Keys
don't-
playing.
Oh, that's what I think that was on my mind. Like, a month and a half ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, they keep going out. That was what I thought. But they were at a restaurant/bar, so they probably had a little bit to drink. It happened. But today, I think that they're good. But those other times though, like I legitimately think though that some sketchy shit was on. But today's good. Yeah.
Alright, well, god damn it. I hate this. Okay. So, luckily, this person's DMs are open. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna, let's see, okay. So, we're gonna take this whole thing and just copy it. And now we're gonna go into the DMs. God. Okay, I got it. This is so awkward. Hi. I am... Oh.
Okay. Yes.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What's up?
What leaving us dollar bills?
I'm not. Why would I give you guys money out of nowhere? And
Who said you giving us money?
you just said I was leaving you guys dollar
I
bills.
said leaving dollar bills.
Yeah, and
money.
you said it was me, so that means I'm giving them to you. If I'm leaving them on your
There's a dollar
counter.
bill by mom and
Exactly.
a dollar bill by me.
But if I were to be giving you guys dollar bills, I would obviously hand it to you guys instead of leaving it on the counters.
No, that might not be true.
Well, why would I do that?
I really don't know. Is what I'm asking.
It's not me.
I don't know. Why are you doing it?
It's not me. So I can't answer that. They're finding dollar bills.
That's weird. You
On
should
there.
start looking for them and taking them.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I'll take them, sure.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, you're killing two birds with one stone, getting rid of the money thing and, like, gaining money. Alright,
I have to save money. I don't have time to spend money. You know what I mean? Unless, like, I buy something and I know it's an investment to get money back. So it's not me. It wouldn't be. Why would I do it? There's no gain I get from it. You know what I mean? I mean, like, if I have all the money in the world, I'm gonna give them money. And, I love them. It's just, it's what I do. But I'm not in that position to be giving money. So. But it's funny though. It's funny. They're fine. This has been happening for, I don't know, a few weeks now. They've been saying that money has been left by their counters. A few times, money's actually been left by my bed. Actually, I woke up twice. I saw 50s. I saw one morning. I saw a $50 bill, and then a few days after that, I saw another $50 bill. So, I thought it was them just giving me money. I don't really know. I actually thought maybe I left it out. I don't know. But I saw the money there and I took it. So, it happened to me since, though, but it's been happening to them a lot.
yeah.
But, yeah, it's weird that they think it's me. I mean, he came in here, he was like, why are you giving us dollar bills? I was like, it's not me. I can't answer that. It's not me.
Yeah.
Well, be doing that. But it's funny, though, that they're finding bills by their counters. I mean, if that happened to me, I would be, you know what I mean? I would count it all up. I would put it in a box, and I would be like, let's see how much money I randomly get. That's awesome.
Yeah. Good idea. Yo, but, like, right now, we're giving Glitter Rats his advice.
Okay, Glitter Rats, that's,
That's the guy with the that's the guy with the bitch-ass friends.
Rats. I can't say what I wanted to say because this would be taken down if I said that, and because people don't understand jokes today. But okay, what did Glitter Rat say?
Oh, she said like, oh wait, I can just read it here. I'm stupid, Doug.
Super long message.
A huge feeling of wanting to push your friends away and got contacts. Alright, so clearly the pursuit of an autism diagnosis. is ruling a part of her life. She is starting to try and identify with autism. God damn it, okay. He's trying to identify with autism, and like, and that he's seeking two things probably: validation and identity, and his friends are not providing with this. Now, I'm not sure if they should be, because what she should really be doing is finding her calling and finding her interests, and such. So I'm gonna start off with an advice thing. We're gonna say, first of all,
Wait, Desmond, is she the one with like where she was like, "Oh, my parents aren't giving me privacy"? Is she that one? Like the one that was like super
yeah.
long?
Yeah.
Oh, I already gave my take on that when you were
I
gone.
heard a little bit of it.
What?
I heard some of it.
Yeah, I'll tell you since you're here now, because I'm mainly talking to you. I'm also talking to anybody watching this, but I'm also mainly talking to you. But like, I mean, I think it is on that take, like on her parents not giving her privacy. I think that's the parents' fault, because I look at it like this, right?
Yeah.
There's a certain time in your life where your parent, right, is wiping you, bathing you,
with a little
changing
dishwasher.
you. There's a certain age frame where your parent is doing all that stuff for you, correct?
Yeah, exactly. That's
now let me ask you something. Now, at this age, now I don't know how old this person is, but they seem very super intelligent enough to be at the age of where if their parents were to see them, naked or showering them and stuff like that, it's uncomfortable. Because Desmond, yes, your parents, they saw you, you know what I mean? For everybody, their parents saw us naked, they changed us, they did everything, right?
Yeah.
But at,
But now it's completely different. It changed. The genital itself changed.
Exactly. As you get older, it's not appropriate for them to see you like that anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Okay. So, by parents not giving her privacy, I could see the parents' argument, where your parents, you live in our house, you don't need privacy, right? But here's where I would counter argue, and I would be like, listen, well, if I'm butt-ass naked in my room and you just walk in, well, that's going to be super uncomfortable for the both of us. So that's where that level of privacy needs to be, that's where that line needs to be drawn. Like, okay, you're not a little kid anymore. I'm not supposed to be seeing you like that anymore because you're older now. So that's where that line needs to be drawn, where yes, you have to give that child a bit of privacy once they hit a certain age. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? True. Like, my mom bathed me and, saw my dick when I was, 4 years old and a little bit older than that. But she doesn't do that now at 15 years old. You know what I mean? So that's where that line has to be drawn. So for the parents not to be doing that, it's bad parenting. I'm not saying they're bad parents, but that is bad parenting right there. That's a bad rule, because that could lead not only for that child to be put in an uncomfortable position, but for you to be put in an uncomfortable position. Luckily, I have good parents, and I don't have to deal with that. I'm not saying they're bad parents, but definitely in that aspect, I am proud to say my parents, they knock before they come in. You know what I mean? They don't just barge right in. You know what I mean? Because if they did, then they would be very bad, because there has been some times where I'm getting changed and they've knocked and I've been like, hold on. You know what I mean? So if they did barge right in, it would kind of be bad. So, yeah. I believe that level of privacy definitely needs to be drawn at some age.
Yeah. Now, should we start with the parents? Because you just made a really good point.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I didn't really read the rest of it because it was super long, and that was super I shouldn't have done that. That was super unprofessional and shit. I shouldn't have done that. But
very good.
But yeah, that was really, because I was kind of zoning out. It was very long. But that was really the only thing that stood out to me, because, in my mind, I was like, wow, what if my parents didn't give me privacy? What if they just barged right in, whatever, you know what I mean? It could lead shit. So that's really the only thing that stood out to me. Maybe some other things, like the like the things with her friends or something. I think she said something like that, like her friends are being mean or some stupid crap. And if that is the case, I feel like then like get them out of your life. You don't need them in your life. If they are not there to be like, yes, there's a fine line between honesty and a dick. You could be honest with somebody and say, no, you're bad. But then you could be like, oh, your song sucks, you suck, and just insult them on many different levels and be mean and be an asshole. So fine between being mean and being honest. And you know, friends are supposed to be honest, and family, friends and family are supposed to be honest, lift you up and elevate you. And if people are there to bring you down and to be mean, then get them out of your life. You don't need them. So it's that simple. They're not your friend. They're not your friends. You value them more than they value you, and that's your problem, because you're gonna let them continue to be a dick to you. It's not only that you're weak-minded, but you value them more than they value you. So you're gonna let them continue to push you over and push you over and push you over and treat you like shit, because one, they don't value you, so they're gonna do that to you, and two, you're gonna let them because you value them so much, you praise them so much, and you need them in your life so much to the point where you're willing to go through all that bullshit. And I put it off. What's the worst that's gonna happen to you? Yes, but guess what? Everybody gets sad. It's human nature. We all have emotions. We all get mad, sad, happy, excited. It just happens. The thing is, though, how we react to that. Andrew, for example, back to what we said earlier, you could get sad, okay? But if you let that stop you from going to the gym, then you're weak-minded. Don't let that stop you. You could be sad and depressed and continue to grind and continue to elevate to get to the top. You could be sad and still work your job. You could be sad and still go to the gym. So, you know, those are all just excuses, like we were talking about with the therapist thing. It's all just excuses to stop doing what you're doing. Don't let it stop you from elevating yourself and bettering yourself. Don't let it.
Exactly. That limiting thoughts. I can't believe I'm saying it so much today. It's a limiting thought. It is a limiting thought.
Exactly. You don't need it. It's, you know what I mean? You don't need to be like, oh, I'm sad. You know, I'm not going to go to the gym, or I'm not going to work. Okay, well then guess what, dumbass? Your life is going to go into a downward spiral because you're not going to work.
Because those things won't gratify you the same, and you'll be sadder. You'll be worse the next day because you didn't go to the gym. You can't say, oh, yesterday I went to the gym, better do it again. You will be like, oh, that day sucked. Yeah. Well, exactly. Like thinking about it makes this day suck.
Spiral. Because then when you don't work, guess what? You don't make money. When you don't go, well then your bulking season isn't going to work, or you're not going to lose the amount of weight you're going to want to lose. It's not going to work. When you let that depression and sadness or whatever it is
rule your life,
diagnosed with autism, or your heartbeat slower, if you let that stop you, it's going to continue to go into a downward spiral for you, and your life is going to hit, and you're going to dig yourself into this pit, into this hole where you can't get out, and then you're going to be like that other guy who sits there on his phone and types messages on why he's a failure. It's because
spams in the breakdown thing, just shut up, you don't want to end up like him, or you don't want to end up like Glitter.
Exactly. Instead of wasting that time typing about why you're a failure, you sit there and you have a conversation with yourself, and you ask yourself what you want to change, and you ask yourself how you change it, and then you change it. You don't sit there and you don't type messages on the internet on why you're a failure. You do something about it. You take action, and you get in the driver's seat of your life. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How it's done. You don't sit there and complain, because that's how you sit there, you complain, and that's how you stay at the bottom. I mean, that's simple. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You just shut up, you be quiet, and you continue to dominate.
Yeah, exactly. Now, here, let me just show you what I got so far. So, first of all, I think that your parents did not adjust well to when you were a child, and it did not change to now, assuming you're a kid or a teen now. I personally don't believe in therapy, but controlling parents will only respect their children in a scenario where they have to. So, take them there and talk about it. Fight with every muscle in your body to get them in that office.
Well, Desmond, you said your parents won't respect you unless they have to.
No, controlling parents won't, but yeah.
Controlling parents won't. Okay, because I was gonna say, you know, my parents, if I respect them, they respect me as a human.
Exactly, and that's who you, that's a parent you use as a role model.
That's a good parent.
I think we should tell people how to parent and focus on whether it's true or not whether it's, you're telling me how to parent. That is an abusive mindset.
Yes, exactly.
That's a mechanism that abusers use. That's simple as that, you know? They're just like, you're telling me how to raise my kid. No, I'm just telling you not to beat them senseless every time they drop a glass.
We're not telling you how to raise your kid. We're telling you to stop beating the shit out of them. It's so
yeah,
simple.
Or like we're telling, yeah, well, you know, but like even if we are telling you how to raise your kid, just tell us if we're wrong, you know? Just tell us the truth. Debunk it then, bitch. You know?
Yes, exactly, and especially for me, dude. Like I was abused for a little bit by my, biological father, and it stays with you. And something an abuser will do is they will say things to manipulate you, to be like, oh, well, it's not me. It never happened. They'll try to get in your mind. It's all psychological, and
exactly.
and you're right. It's not telling them how to parent. Controlling parents will do that. You know what I mean? Legitimate parents will respect you as long as you respect and obey them. It's that simple. That's being a good parent. You don't sit there and beat your kid. You don't sit there and be controlling. And exactly, controlling parents and abusive parents will sit there and tell you that it's your fault because deep down they know it's their fault and they're wrong. And they sit there and they don't want to change it. And they're lazy to change it, so their way of coping with it is by reversing it onto you and making it your fault. That's their way of. When exactly, it's simple.
Exactly,
be better.
Yeah.
Don't be abusive. Don't be controlling.
Yep.
But
you
it's
gotta
also
get it. They're gonna get in your head, so they can make you not stop you from being actually upset about it, and you gotta get in their head to make them understand.
Exactly. That's correct. Exactly.
So you gotta fight the right side, which can be difficult, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just what comes with it, you know. Just go for it.
You have to get in their head. You have to.
You're gonna be good. You're on it. You may not be on an even playing field. He can do more, but you got it. You can do it.
Exactly. You know what it is, Des? It's manipulate the manipulator.
Yeah, exactly. But in a good way. And then that does unlevel the playing field because you have less moves because some of your moves will not work and they just want moves that will stop you and dismantle you.
But at the end of the day, dude, too, it's also like you're the child. What? There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Until you are of age where the law sees you as an adult and not a child anymore.
Yeah. Do you want like your face to be
there's only so much you
broken,
can really do,
you know?
except for listen and obey.
Yeah.
So you really just it also comes down to being happy with what you have. But I do think her parents are wrong for not giving her privacy 100%. But I'm not saying they're bad parents.
They, they're not inherently bad. They're probably just like trying their best, and they're slipping up right here. This is a bad point in their parenthood.
Exactly. Like
this is a rocky part of the road, and
like,
the only person who can help now is Glitter himself.
Yes, exactly. And like, for a perfect example, you know how I was saying my parents knock before they come into the room?
Yeah.
They don't do that. It's not my room. It's their room. It's not my house. It's their house. But it's that level of privacy and respect to where, okay, well, what if he's changing? What if he's doing something personal? You know what I'm saying? It's like I always knock before I come. It's just that privacy. Hey, I'm coming in. That letting you know thing, or hey, can I come in? You know what I mean?
Yeah. My parents, they knock. They don't say anything while they knock, but they do knock. I say come in. They come in. Simple. Simply said. Simply done.
Exactly. It's that level of respect and privacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, exactly. So, like what you were saying, they're not necessarily.
See, no, yeah, no, I agree with you and everything, but like I want to get through this thing as fast as possible because Glitter here is clearly a bit desperate, a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, I
So-
could rant.
Yeah, no, let's do the second point. I'll take that into mind. I'll let you know. Alright, second of all, your friends. They are rats. You need to ditch them as soon as possible. Agree with that?
I agree with that 100%. They're being no friend. If they're being mean to you, they're not a friend. As simple as that. I mean, actually, there's a line because some friends joke around. You know what I mean? Like I could be like, Desmond, you're fucking stupid. Like I joke around with my friends all the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And I'm an asshole to them, so you gotta find that line, and you have to know it, whether your friend's kidding around or they're legitimately being mean. And if they're legitimately being mean, you don't need them, and they're not actually your friend. Back to what I was saying, you don't value them. No, you value them way more than they value you, and that's why you're willing to be treated like shit because you want them in your life.
Yeah.
That simple.
All right. So I said, you need to tell them what you aren't okay with, but they cross the line without any regard for your well-being.
Wait. Can you repeat that? I didn't hear that.
I said, you tell them what you aren't okay with, but they cross the line without any regard for your well-being.
Okay, now who does? Now you tell them.
The friends do that to Glitter.
You tell them what you're not okay with, and they cross that line without your well-being. Who's crossing that line?
The friends.
Friends. Oh yes, 100%. Exactly.
Friends.
Exactly, and that's how you know that they're not friends. They're not at all. They're slithering snakes.
Yeah.
That's and they dig their own grave. They prove it themselves. But her fault though, because she needs to open her eyes and realize I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to offend this person. I'm just let them know that you have to stop so high.
Yeah.
Value you at all, and yes, you'll be upset, but don't let that stop you from grinding and elevating. Continue to do what you love. Continue to make money. Continue to just better yourself and be happier. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, and if you let it affect you, you're going to there. So, all about mindset. It's all about controlling your mind. I get days that still go to work because I want.
All right, wait, hold up. I just wrote in more. All right. Without any regard for your well-being, you cannot keep going. You cannot keep going. You guys, stop it! And takes you. Oh wait.
Hold on. Repeat that.
I actually gotta change it.
Desmond, you wrote a lot. That's all you're writing?
Yeah, it's not that much. Wait, okay, here. You need to stop going, you guys, stop it, and take some sort of action, and look at it, and look at just what you can do. Additionally, don't let them affect your well-being in the first place. Control your mind.
On a phone, that's fun.
Anything there you don't agree with?
Repeat it?
You need to stop going, you guys, stop it, and take some sort of action, and look at just what you can do. Additionally, don't let them affect your well-being in the first place. Control your mind.
Yes, exactly.
Good? Okay. That's good because now I'm gonna...
Some stuff that I would add, but we've been on here for a minute. Let's get over it now.
Yeah. Do you want to do another after this?
What happened?
You want to do another after this?
Yeah, yes,
Okay,
of course.
okay.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying, because I still have stuff to say to her, but I'm saying forget about it and let's go on. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next take, to the next person.
Yeah.
Dude, I apologize because when I'm like passionate about something, I could go on rants and tangents.
Yeah.
So I will go on these rants and tangents for like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So here's the deal. Let's try to make them quick. Like, I could go on my rants and tangents and shit like that, so can you. But let's try to minimize them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Talk. Like, instead of going on 15-minute rants, let's try to go on 5-minute rants. So we could, you know, get more.
Next, you want to do another podcast next week?
I'm so down. I'm down to do this thing every weekend. I enjoy this.
Saturday night? What is it? Saturday night, or I guess it's fucking Sunday morning.
Saturday night to Sunday morning. Oh shit! I have church tomorrow.
Church?
I'll be up. I'll be up.
All right, here we go.
Dude, I'm hungry. I gotta go get some food. I'll get some food after this next person.
All right.
Gobble you down. What the fuck did he just say?
Nothing.
Right, I said gobble you down.
Gobble you down. Oh, good. Okay.
The people today, they'll be like, "You're gay."
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Finally, the belief that you have autism is becoming less of a hiccup and more of a limiting thought. Try to be the same without it and push past it. If you do that, you will feel better and be able to grind and get things done.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw in trust me. Okay.
Hold on. Say that one more time.
Finally, the belief that you have autism is becoming less of a hiccup and more of a limiting thought. Try to be the same without it and push past it. If you do that, you will feel better and be able to grind and get things done. Trust me.
I agree with that.
So, should that be it?
Oh.
Get your parents in therapy, ditch your dumbass friends, and stop thinking you're autistic and can't do anything.
Oh, dude, I thought that was a take. I didn't know that you wrote that.
Yeah, I wrote it.
Oh, I thought that was like somebody, you know what I mean? Like,
no. Do I send it, though?
Oh, yeah, send it.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Alright.
That's correct.
Done. Hope it helps. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, his phone must have died. Okay. Unless I ring him again and he answers. Maybe he just pressed the button. But I think his phone died. We might end the podcast if he says oh, I can't talk. You know. What will we call this podcast? I wonder. Probably just the Cateyeyt and Tristan podcast. CT. No. Oh. Slight mute. What the fuck is he doing? What did he say? Yourself more. Oh, what the fuck? That one's okay. Oh man. Depictions of self. Huh. It's just a dip. Go to
hits me suddenly that this is the last day we're going to be at the same. 6 entire years of being in the same place every weekday are over.
That sucks. Oh. Huh. Nice phone. Oh, there's more. Oh, Wojak? Who puts a Wojak in this? Sorry. Hmm. What? This one. Oh, I have this profile picture on an alt account. Damn, I wouldn't want to be called those. It's long. Nice. Phone died?
Alive?
Phone died?
Yes, my phone did die. Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Or
I
did you
just
end it?
looked through the vent art.
What?
The vent art. There's like art, and then they use that to vent.
Wait, are we still live or did you end it?
No, we're live. We're live.
Oh, okay, cool.
Glad you didn't come in saying the N word.
I'm glad you didn't end it. Thank you. Okay, so Desmond, did you send the thing on that girl?
What? Oh yeah, I sent it, and I sent a
Okay.
message to follow up.
What's the next take we're interviewing?
All right, do you want to do another friend issues, or do you want to do one that's like more unique, like maybe anxiety? Nah, I can't help with that. Stress? No.
One that would
Disorders?
people like one that would get people's attention.
Okay. Social anxiety.
Okay, perfect.
Well, no. No, wait, no.
Before you read
I'm
it,
so
give me
indecisive.
a second because I'll come right back.
Damn. Wait, what's going on in this picture? Oh, so she's like in the air. Body insecurities? No. Eating disorder? I don't fucking know what the fuck to do about that. Addictions? That I cannot help with. just like.
Okay.
Don't think
So-
about it.
One we're doing.
School issues. School issues.
School issues? Okay.
I wish there was one just called like trapping issues, cause like all of 9th grade, that's what I was learning how to do. Is trap. I wish there was a trapping fence.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't know. I fucking know which one to do. Alright, wait, I'm gonna just do another friend issues one, because a lot of the friend issues one is pushovers.
What are the other options?
Conflict. Oh no, wait, these aren't. Okay. Phobia. No, wait, no, that's not even part of it. Reality vent. When did event one start? Oh no, these are all. Okay. Reality vent, personality disorder, OCD issues, regression help, system help, LGBTQA struggles, online sources, neurodivergent vent, school issues, anxiety, stress, disorders, ask for advice, addictions, friend issues, eating disorders, body insecurities, social anxiety, PTSD vent, losses vent, indirect vent, anger issues, breakdown room, sexual abuse, family issues, relationships, intrusive thoughts. What?
Was there an anger issue one?
Yeah, why?
Let's do that one.
Okay, I wonder if it's struggling with anger issues or like struggling with people with anger issues.
Well, we're about to find out.
They should add pin messages. Okay, let's scroll up a little. I don't know how to solve anger issues. I know what it's like, but I don't know how to solve it. If we don't find a good one here, I'd rather just do friend issues.
Well, I have a lot of experiences with anger, so myself and from others, so I could solve a lot of them.
Alright, let's see then.
Hit me with one. Damn, this is a long conversation. Okay. These are like, this is similar to the breakdown room. Stupid. I know that's my system role. That doesn't give you the right to treat me like a child 24/7. I don't act like one. I don't want to be one. Why does nobody listen? I don't want to be treated like a kid. I don't even want to feel like one. I don't have a childhood. I don't want to remember it. I don't want to. But I'm tired of being treated like a kid by them all the time. When I've asked you several times to stop and you keep doing it. Oh, how's my little fatal doing? My sweet little kiddo. Just shut up. Shut up. Okay. That's all?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to read that again for me, slowly, and I'm going to tell you when to stop. When I say stop, it means I have something to say.
Alright. Stupid. I know I'm a little. I know that's my system role.
Wrong. Stop. That is wrong. He said he knows he's little and that's his role.
A little. I don't know what that means. A little?
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Let me see.
Alright,
noun. We're going to noun. Damn it. Okay, noun.
Well, it seems like that's how he's viewing himself, as like little, he's little. He doesn't matter. Like he's very little. He doesn't matter. That's where I'm getting from that.
Alright, yeah, I guess. Yeah, pretty much.
But
So let's
okay.
see then, right? So this person is angry about being treated like a child. Meanwhile, they are. Oh, that rhymes. Meanwhile, they've matured, but they're not being treated like it. We need to know who is treating them like this.
And you know why that's wrong, dude? Because so read the first sentence again. I'll tell you. already damaged himself immediately out of the gate.
Yeah.
Go. Alright, can you go to it and read it for me real quick?
Alright.
I'll tell you when to stop.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. I know I'm a little. I know that's my system role. That doesn't give you the right to treat me like a child 24/7.
Stop. That's where he's wrong. And I'll explain. Because immediately, and you know, immediately he's saying, I know I'm this, I know I'm that, but that doesn't give you a right to treat me like that. That's where he's wrong. Okay? You know why he gets treated like that?
Why?
Because he doesn't think of himself highly. He's already coming out of the gates. We could already tell he's not confident. Okay? You could already tell he doesn't think well of himself because he's already saying, I know that that's my role, but doesn't mean you have to treat me like that. Well, yes, we do. Because if that's your role, then that's how we treat you. We don't treat Joe Biden, okay, the president of America, like a poor man. No, we don't. We treat him with all the respect in the world because he's our president. Okay, so if you're immediately going to come out and say that this is your role, then you're going to get treated like that immediately. So that's one where he's wrong. And two, if you don't want to be treated like that, stop saying that. Stop looking at yourself like that. Look at yourself in a higher value. And then the more you look at yourself like that, and the more confident you become, and the more confident you think and you feel, that will start applying how you act and into what you do. And then you'll be more confident, and you'll be like, you know what, maybe I'll hit the gym. Or maybe I'll take something on. Maybe I'll try to accomplish something. And then once you think confidently, it's all about the mindset. It all starts with the mindset. Then you'll become better. And then you'll have a different role, a higher role, and then you'll get treated different. So the first step for that guy, he's immediately wrong because his mindset's wrong. He needs to stop bashing himself and stop thinking so little of himself and think high of himself so he can become higher and treated like more of a valuable human. You agree?
Yeah. I'm currently writing what I'm gonna say. What I can say for certain is that you need to stop defining yourself this way. It's a limiting thought, and it will ruin your mindset. Think of yourself as someone who has matured. That's
perfect. That's basically everything I said, but in different words. And you even use some of the same words. Like I said mindset, you said mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's his first problem right away. If you think that you're not valuable, and if you think that you're this little piece of trash, then that's how you're going to get treated. So it all starts with how you think. It all starts with the mindset, and that's a fact. You think little of yourself, you're not gonna amount to anything. That's how people are gonna treat you. If you think confidently, you're gonna be confident, and you're gonna take things on, you're gonna accomplish things, and you're gonna become more confident and more valuable. And then people are gonna stop treating you like less, and they're gonna treat you more, and they're gonna treat you like you matter.
Yeah.
So it all.
And here's what I wrote for that. Who is treating you like this, so I can determine what to do in response. What I can say for certain is that you need to stop defining yourself this way. It's a limiting thought, and it will ruin your mindset. Think of yourself as someone who has matured. That's what you think you are, yes? Maybe you aren't a little. Expand your mind.
Exactly. You're right.
Look at this.
100%
Glitter
doesn't
responded.
expand your
Okay,
mind.
wait, I'm gonna send it. Wait, no, wait, hold up. Okay, Glitter. Glitter responded. Yeah, I read it, and it actually made me cut contact with my friends way more, to be honest. Yo! She's following it! Or he, fuck. He's following
Did we just help somebody?
I think so.
We just helped somebody?
Yeah, we just helped somebody.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Alright, so it made him, it made him want to cut contact more. Okay, yeah. So that's a step.
Okay, is anybody watching the stream?
Yeah, what about them?
How many people?
Actually, I gotta look. Shit, how do I check? Oh, viewers. Oh, we don't have any viewers right now.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. Can you do something for me?
What?
Can you tell that person that we just helped to watch as we help other people?
I don't know. Maybe they'll see us as insensitive and stuff, and maybe they won't take us as seriously because these people, they expect a lot.
That's true. You're right. All right,
but
well,
wait.
cool.
I did just hear more.
All right, well, Desmond.
Wait. It's just that sometimes I can't be myself without autism. I try to mask, yes, but it makes way more bad than good and good stuff in my life. And it isn't even a thing that I get that gives me limitations in my life. My friends just hate autistic people and think they are some dumb thing. So they hate when I do anything that fits in the autistic mannerism according to them, you know?
Well, then what you need to do is you need to stop surrounding yourself with them because clearly they're not your friend. Because again, back to the same thing, they're not your friend. You need to have that line where you need to look at your autism as something that will benefit you. Look at it as a way to benefit you, and stop looking at it as a way to decline you. And if you do anything in that matter, then and they hate it, well then that's them. They don't. I wouldn't even want to be around anybody that hates autistic people because that anybody who hates autistic people is a bad human being. I don't look at people and say you're autistic. Well, that's my determiner on if I like you or not. No, I look at people and I say, do you have a good heart? Are you a good human? And that's my determiner. So if they can't see you for who you really are in your heart, then you need to stop talking to them 100%. 100%.
Yeah. For sure. And my family thing. I kind of don't really want to go out alone, not yet. Oh. Alright, well, to that I say, if you are satisfied
Wait,
with,
you said that in the last take that I really agreed with. It started with an E. It was one word you said?
expand.
Yes. Expand your mind, yes. I like that. What did that chick just say? She's afraid to what?
She was I don't know. I don't think she was afraid to do anything. Hold on. I said, I'm gonna say right now. She says, my family thing. I kind of don't really want to go out alone, not yet. Okay. If you are satisfied with your current situation.
Well, no, Desmond, that's the thing. Tell her to expand her mind. She needs to want to take that risk. You see what I'm saying?
Check the mail, you know?
Okay.
Try hiding in closets and coming out at random so they're more comfortable with your sudden sense. That last thing is a bit out there, but you get my point.
Well, I'm glad we just helped somebody, Desmond. That's actually really cool.
This is nice.
That's actually really cool that we were able to touch somebody like that. That's awesome. How do we get viewers though? If I'm asking. Like, how do we get people to see so we can help more people?
Hold on. I'm using /J just because. I guess I would just have to like plug my stream and then like they spread the stream to each other, you know. And we can post our VODs on YouTube.
Well, how do you plug your stream?
Just tell people about it and then have them tell more people about it. Like, I can literally talk with them about how big an issue is.
Yeah, but Desmond, who are you telling about it?
I will go and tell somebody about our podcast the second I get the chance.
I'm talking about, can you tell people on the stream site? Like on Twitch. Like, hey, watch this.
It'll come up in their recommendations if it belongs there.
Cool. What's the podcast called? Do you have a name?
What do you want to name it? Actually, I haven't thought of that.
I don't know. It's a good idea, but we need to name it something.
The Masculinity Masterclass. No. Well, no.
Unfolding. Or unrevealed.
Unrevealed. What is it? Something unrevealed?
Unrevealed.
Unrevealed?
Yeah, or unrevealing.
Unraveling, maybe.
Unraveling. Ooh, that's nice.
Look at that. We got a laugh out of him. Alright, so let's see, right? My name, right? What about just, real heroes?
Real heroes? That's not bad at all, actually. That could catch on.
Real heroes.
Mm-hmm.
No, not the real heroes.
What?
I was gonna say the real heroes, but not real heroes. That's it.
Real heroes? Yeah, real heroes.
Yeah.
Dude, I like that idea.
Yeah. Alright, I think this should end our podcast, but this is only our first one. So.
Yeah, we helped somebody. Let's end it on a good note.
Yeah.
Is there any way we could go back and save it and like watch it over?
Yeah, that's called a VOD.
Okay.
The video on demand.
Watch it over.
It should just come up on Twitch, on my Twitch account, as a VOD, video on demand. So,
okay.
We'll just go to that when we
Twitch right now. I'm gonna download Twitch.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna go watch the podcast.
My account is called Cateyeyt, Cateyeyt.
Yeah, and once this live goes off air, I'll be able to watch it, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
But the VODs only last a week, so.
Yo, Desmond.
What?
Wait, what do you mean the VODs only last a week?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They go off your page. They come off. They go down after a week of being up.
And then we'll lose it forever.
Unless you download it and then put it on YouTube.
Yeah, I want to keep these. I want to save them.
Yeah. All right. So wait, but what should I go by? Right. I'm Cateyeyt. Well, I don't know me, but like would you want to just go as Broker Reigns
on the podcast?
Yeah.
I want to go as my real name because if once I make it as Broker Reigns, like as somebody, I also want people to call me by my real name. Like people would be like Eminem, but they'll also be like Marshall Mathers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also want to be called my real name, but I have an idea.
What? Or like how Ninja gets called Tyler Blevins.
Mm-hmm. I have an idea though.
What?
I'm thinking, right, Des?
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Let's what do you call it? Fuck. Okay, hold on. Just hear me out. Okay. After this gets taken off live, let's screen record. I'll screen record it or something, and we could watch it together. And then you know what I mean? And then we'll have it forever because it'll be saved in my camera.
Yeah, I'll also have it. It saves to your camera roll too.
What?
VODs when you stream it and on XSplit, It'll go to
Oh,
your
okay.
folder.
So we will have it forever,
You'll
even
have
when.
it, yeah. You will have it on
So
my
we-
like personal on my own computer. You know.
Yeah. So
So-
even when it go off, we'll still have it.
Exactly. All right.
Is that-
Well, you know, now that we've figured that out, this has been Real Heroes Podcast. Don't begin it with the. Whatever the fuck you do, don't begin it with the. Just say Real Heroes Podcast. All right. This has been Real Heroes Podcast. See you
That's right.
later. We need a catchphrase. Stay.
No, we don't. I mean,
Come on.
stay safe, heroes.
Wait, no, I got it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Come on.
Stay out of trouble, heroes. I don't know. I don't think we need one though.
Keep on.
No, I don't start with keep on. That's
Keep
weird.
on. Yeah. Stay fresh. Stay fresh.
Fight crime.
Or no, keep fresh at all times.
Keep fresh at all times. All right, that's not
Fresh.
bad.
Oh yeah, I like the rolled R. Right.
Keep fresh.
This has been Real Heroes Podcast. Keep fresh at all times.